Hello, welcome to High Vibes for You. My name is Michelle. In this video, I am doing your lunar vibes. This is going to be for air signs. So if you are a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this is for you, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is going to be for the first quarter moon phase. And during that phase, this is the time where we take action, move past obstacles, and focus on our growth. So this first quarter moon is actually in Aries, and with Aries, this is relating to the first house, which is personality, identity, individuality, beginnings, and goals. And Aries in general is initiated. It takes initiative, it opens the doors, asserts yourself, takes action, and realizes things. And so with the energy of Aries in this first quarter moon, it's this strong, impulsive energy to do, to eliminate things, to assert yourself. Emotions could be still running high, but it's only because you are focused. You're very focused on new beginnings. You're very focused on your goals. You're making plans. You're taking the action on those plans that you're putting in place. And let's see where it's going to take you. So we're going to start with the Moonology deck and get the energy surrounding this first quarter moon. Also, I am taking personal readings. Be sure to click the link to my Etsy store to book one. They are reasonably priced, and all of my collective readings are available for personal readings. So, for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, first Moonology card, please. We have Work Through Your Fears, New Moon in Scorpio. And then we have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. So that is pretty on point here so far. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Look at the Bigger Picture, Full Moon in Sagittarius, and Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. This to me is definitely speaking to that Aries energy of having your plans, setting those like from the intentions that you set, and making sure that you're focused on those. You're doing what you need to do. You're not letting anything get in the way. If something is coming in between you and a goal, you're quickly nipping it in the bud. You're very assertive during this time. You're working through your fears as well. I feel like you are processing where the fear is coming from and understanding that it is an illusion, and you're charging full speed ahead here because you have this strong belief in what you can't see. So we're gonna get the Moonology info, and then we'll dive into your tarot. So New Moon in Scorpio, this card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It is almost certainly, it won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be a deep transforming. This card also suggests that if you are magical, then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. So with working through your fears, that's exactly like I said. It's not being obsessive over something that happened that is keeping you stagnant. It's paying attention to what is the cause and eliminating it from future endeavors or from whatever it is that you're working on currently. And it's being more in tune with who you are, feeling confident about yourself. Like I said, have some sexy time, getting yourself made over and really seeing yourself for the potential that you have and the beauty that lies within you, and letting it exude from internally to your outward expression with the assertiveness that's in this energy. So Believe in the Impossible with Blue Moon. As this says, as the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. Drawing this card suggests that you're about to get a rare chance and that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign if you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking for too much of the universe. Whatever you're asking about, well, it might only happen once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, with this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. I'm lucky. Miss the chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. So to me, this is speaking on this dream. It's honestly ultimately a truth, a desire that is embedded inside of you that you really want to go for. It could be something that's really big for you, where it's like it said, an opportunity of a lifetime that doesn't present itself often for a lot of people, and you're embarking upon this through this energy of diligence and asserting yourself and having clarity around the plans that you're putting in place, working through these fears so they don't hold you back from taking action that you need to do, which is all about what the first quarter moon is. So now we're going to jump into your tarot and get some clarifying cards. I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm just going to shuffle on camera real quick so you can see. Something just flipped over. Hold on. Judgment. So, yeah, all about what's being revealed to you. This is also spiritually to me, with all this blue in the card and then believe in the impossible. This is like the universe saying, yes, this is going to happen. This is being like, it's like, how to put it, it's like with the 1010 here, it's like 20. So I'm thinking of 2020, like this January is like, yes, believe in the impossible because you're embarking upon this opportunity. It's like God is revealing to you the gateways that you need to go through to get to this emotional fulfillment, whatever the goal may pertain to. So it's coming. Shuffle it one more time just because that fell out. All right, so for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. All right, so clarify, work through your fears, please. New Moon in Scorpio, Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a very spiritual queen. She's very grounded. She's very, she has that motherly touch to things where she nurtures them. She's very patient. She's very spiritual as well. So you could be a person that is working on your spiritual gifts, which is why it's like believe in the impossible, because you're actually working with manifesting, you're working with doing intentions and things of that nature. Ultimately, this is just you trusting in faith and being more attuned to the flow of things and the action that you're taking, and also having patience in the process. Like knowing that just because you don't see something right away, not having fear that it's not going to happen for you, but rather having the patience to work through the doubt. Like, no, this is for me. I just need to continue to do what I'm doing and wait patiently. Don't focus too much on, well, why isn't it here yet? Well, when is it going to come? Like, you know what I mean? That's not what she's about. So that's dope. And with believe in the impossible, Temperance. Yeah, this is all about patience here. This is you balancing your efforts, balancing your emotions, being patient with yourself and the situation through the phases. I think it is beautiful that we look here. The first quarter moon is here. There's a full moon here, and then there is I think this is the waxing crescent here. So it's like in between the phases here. In between this first quarter moon and the next waxing crescent moon, which I believe is at the end of the month after the new moon, going into February, I believe this is going to start to manifest itself. You're going to start seeing this come into fruition. Some of you, it's actually going to be here. But others of you, it's like you're going to start seeing more and more of it coming into your physical. But all it takes is patience, self-love, understanding that you have what you need to bring it in, and balancing the spiritual and physical side of things here. and not getting deterred by a lack of evidence, so to speak. And walking away from the emotions that aren't serving you throughout this time. Definitely. With the 8 of Cups there, and also the Devil card is definitely speaking to a shadow side of yourself that you're releasing, speaking to those fears. So now let's take a look at your mental energy. Taking a leap of faith, being confident in yourself, knowing that this is for you, like not holding yourself back, not getting caught up in what you can't see, just going for it, knowing that the universe has your back. I feel like you've transformed, essentially. You working through these fears is speaking to you transforming these fears. Look at all these butterflies. It's like, no, I'm not going to hold myself back from that. I'm going to go through with this. This is a brand new beginning for me. Taking that leap of faith. You're right on point with that. And then your emotions. 3 of Wands. Focused on expanding on your ideas. Focused on knowing that these ships are going to come in for you, even though you can't see it right offhand. And then if I turn this sideways, here we have again the first quarter moon. This is you putting the action behind the decisions that you chose to make with the 2 of Wands and expanding on them and asserting yourself and not letting anything get in your way. And then look at this, feeling confident and sexy while you're doing it. She's like, oh, hair flip. I know it's coming. So when we look at your spiritual, the Queen of Cups, listen, honey, yes, you are on it, okay? Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very in tune with her emotions. She puts a lid on the emotions that are no longer serving her. She's attuned to them, knowing that, they were present at one point in time, but they're no longer serving her. So she doesn't need to feel these things, and she can put a lid on it because she knows where they originate from, what's causing these fears, and she knows how to eliminate them. So definitely, spiritually, you're on point with this. These 3 cards right here alone, well, actually 4 cards, excuse me, are all spiritual cards to me. You're trusting in your angels, your guides, the universe. You're listening to your intuition. You're paying attention to the visions, the dreams that you're getting, the signs and synchronicities that are telling you, go for this, do this. You're on the right track. And it's working. So physically, the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is about an ending to something, but also a new beginning, because the 0 in the 10 of Swords, it reduces to 1. So when I look at the 10 of Swords here in the physical and your mental being with the 0, this to me is saying is that you're in this new beginning. You're no longer feeling defeated with these thoughts of negativity, such as like, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't have the resources I need to complete the jobs that I'm trying to do. No, you are focused and improvising, and things are coming to you to make this happen. You're no longer deceiving yourself with this 7 of Sword energy, and you release the fear, the pain, the blockages with the 3 of Sword energy, which is why you're now complete at the 10 of Swords and ready for this new beginning physically, and it's going to manifest. It's coming, friend. So the overall energy with the first quarter moon is the 9 of Swords. I feel like the 9 of Swords here is speaking to you working through these fears and releasing the anxiety surrounding this dream, this goal that you're going after, and releasing the confusion. You're asserting yourself, you're taking action, and you're being confident in it. The reason why I said releasing the confusion is because the 5 of Wands is at the bottom. So just to not leave it with the 9 of Swords at the top, clarify the 9 of Swords, please. King of Wands. Knowing that you got options, being confident in yourself. This is Aries energy all day because it is a wand. So it's speaking to the fiery passion inside of you and being confident within yourself, knowing that you look good, you feel good, and that you got options out here. If it's something involving love that you're trying to work on, you know you got options when it comes to dating. If it's a dream or a goal, you know you have all the resources and the capability of accomplishing this goal. And it's creating options for you to accomplish this goal through this belief. So that's beautiful. Now I'm going to give you, Empress energy at the bottom, birthing new things, manifesting, bringing it into fruition. That's beautiful. I'm going to give you your surrender card, what you need to surrender to bring this in fully. And I'm going to give you your mantra, and that'll complete your reading. Quick little shuffle. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what do air signs need to surrender, please? 2 cards. Thank you. Procrastination flipped over, so we'll take that. This wanted to fly out too. Dog, surrender to passion. Fire energy all day. Get out of your head. Okay, 9 of Swords here. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Definitely. So we'll even leave that there because it was a bonus card and it's on point with your reading. Surrender to procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. Yes, working through those fears, believing in the impossible. And what did I say? The first quarter moon is all about taking action. And with the Aries energy behind this, this is really driving it home. You have a really strong passion inside of you now to get things done, to assert yourself. Like I said, I'm not going to stop saying that because a lot of times when you're working on something, a lot of people can come to you and try to derail you from your focus. And it's like, no, I don't have time for that. I can't go there. I can't do this. I don't have time for you right now. I need to focus on me. And that's exactly what this is speaking to. You're not procrastinating on yourself or on your goals anymore. You're climbing this ladder. And when you think about the Judgment card that came out, the stairs in there, it's the correlation right there. Like, this is God, your universe, the angels. They're telling you, go for this, do this now, take the action now because it's going to happen for you. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't blow it. So surrender to what is, flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Definitely. So working through your fears, I feel like is correlating to this tremendously. It's surrendering to what is. I surrender to the fact that I'm afraid of this because of X, Y, and Z. I realize that X, Y, and Z is the origination of this fear, and it's an illusion. It's not something that I need to harbor or hold on to because it's not real. I can work through this and actually find a way to get through this more peacefully versus feeling all this anxiety with the 9 of Swords energy. At the bottom, surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. This is definitely surrendering to what is as well. And then surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And this is exactly what I just got done speaking on. So definitely on point with this first quarter moon here. You guys, if you surrender to these things, great things are about to manifest in your life. It's bound to happen because when you're very positive, the action that you're taking is through positive emotion and not out of fear. The universe has to match that. So now we're going to get your mantra. Air signs mantra, please. So we'll take the one on top. Loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts to be received. Baby. Transforming tragedy. Yes. So I feel like with this card coming out, there is this energy of the fear of losing something again. Maybe you lost something the first time around, and that's what's triggering this fear, is that you putting in these efforts, it's just not going to happen. It's going to be a waste of time, lost time that you can't get back. And, this is basically letting you know that the things, the people, the personal behaviors, the personal acceptances, the loss behind all of those things, it's creating this room, this space for this new envision, these new truths to come in. Like I said, this is pertaining to the 5th chakra. You opening your mouth and asserting how you feel, what you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate. This is not only in your dealings with other people, this is also with yourself internally. So you're making room for a greater lifestyle, essentially, is what I'm gathering from this. And then lastly, well, we'll take the one on top. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. Sharing shame. Listen, surrendering to what is, surrendering to frustration, surrendering to negative thoughts. Those are the cards that wanted to come out. And this is exactly what you're doing. You're understanding your faults in situations, your beliefs in situations and how they hindered you, and in doing so, you're surrendering to what is. You're not fighting it. Exactly like the card says, you can change it when you're compassionately accepting of it. And that's what you're doing. So, bottom of the deck, everything is for me, not against me. Integrating the ego, for sure. And then inspiring others. I help others feel empowered by acknowledging their gifts. So this is dope. You could also be helping other people believe in the impossible by your actions that you're taking right now and the confidence that you're showing. So this is beautiful, air signs. It looks like things are going in your favor. Continue to strive forward on this dream, this goal. It's going to happen for you. Just continue to believe. I'm sending you lots of love, peace, clarity, and abundance and overflow. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share. And until my next video, continue to vibe high. Bye.